The water would come around here and enter the facility right here.
Caitlin Lovell shows us how this bioswale in downtown Portland works. When it rains, the dirty runoff from the road goes in, and the soil and plants filter the contaminants out.
And here is where the soil and the vegetation will do all of the work for us.
It's something the city tries to integrate into all its new road construction. The natural filters help keep our waterways clean, and according to a new study, could also save coho salmon.
The greater the intensity of the traffic on a road, the higher the mortality of fish.
Researchers studying the threatened fish in the Puget Sound discovered huge numbers of the fish were dying. In this video researchers shot, you can see the fish almost gasping for air. Scientists trace the die-off to contaminants from roads and cars running off during the rains and winding up in the watersheds.
In the most densely urbanized areas, when the runoff reached the streams, that upwards of 40% of the adult coho were dying before they could spawn.
The research showed the contaminants impacted only coho. Other species of salmon were not affected. And while scientists don't know why that is, they did find one thing that saved the fish.
If you take this runoff and you filter it through a column of soil and gravel, that it really completely eliminates the toxic effects on the fish.
Which brings us back to these bioswales and why the city of Portland says they are critical not only in protecting our water, but also the native fish who need it to survive.
We have coho in every stream in Portland. For us, the effect of stormwater on those fish and our ability to actually protect and recover them is a really big deal.
Now, the researchers who did that study up in Seattle are actually planning to come down here to Portland in a couple weeks to meet with folks at the Bureau of Environmental Services. They plan to discuss expanding that research study down here. Back to you.
Well, that is really troubling research, but encouraging about the bioswales. Thank you, Keely.